whole lot more than money can buy.
There's still a place where pride runs deep, where beer is beer and the brand is Miller.
As proud as the people who are drinking it today.
Miller contains no additives or preservatives. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Miller's made the American way.
Well, tomorrow may be Super Sunday here on NBC, but if you're a Cal Berkeley fan, it is a Super Saturday, a 5-point lead over the UCLA Bruins, Dan, and a chance for Lou Campanelli and this Berkeley program to get that UCLA monkey off its back.
Well, they've got a golden opportunity, Phil. They've got UCLA in deep foul trouble. I'm sure they're talking about that at halftime, and if you're UCLA sitting in that locker room now, they've got some problems, and they've got some defensive problems, and look for UCLA to switch up the defense, maybe go into a zone, because with 4 or 5 players with 3 fouls, if Cal just pounds it out in the second half and gets the ball inside, the Bruins could be in deep trouble.
You know, you talk about UCLA, they've got that 52-game winning streak over the Golden Bears, but this is a ball club with rich heritage and coming from behind and winning close ball games. And this is a team, Dan, that over the years has learned how to win, and they know it very, very well.
Well, they do, Phil, and I think that's just an excellent point, because they didn't come out here and worry about the fact that they've only got 8 healthy players or worry about the fact that a couple of their starters are injured. Walt Hazzard said, we're going to bang it with them, and they better stop our running game, and they better stop Reggie Miller. Now, they haven't done that because Reggie Miller's the guy that's really been shooting the ball very well. Reggie not only has been able to score from the outside, but he's excellent around the basket, and he has just developed his basketball game to be not only one of the better players in the Pac-10 Conference, but one of the top players in the country.
You know, when you think of the California Golden Bears, you think of that presidential tandem at guard, Washington and Kevin Johnson. Hey, how about Dave Miller, Dave Butler? What a job Butler has done today, coming back from stress fractures of both knees last year.
Well, Dave Butler has made an outstanding return for California. He's been able to shoot the ball well, and he's been able to take the load off of some of their other players, and he's done an outstanding job, and he's been a leader for California.
You know, you'll talk about UCLA. It's a team 3-3 in the Pac-10 thus far, trying to get that 4th victory against a very determined California Golden Bear unit. This is the #1 team in field goal percentage, UCLA, but they're having some problems today, mostly with fouls.
Well, they have a lot of people in fouls, and neither team really is shooting the ball particularly well. UCLA with a lot more shots from the floor, but California with a lot more free throws. They've shot 18 and made 23, where UCLA's only shot 7 throws. So UCLA's not been able to get the ball around the basket, and the fact is that California's made a few more turnovers, but UCLA's a perimeter team. California's an inside team, and that's why California has more free throws than UCLA.
Well, the second half just about set to begin. The Bears and the Bruins will be back to Harmon Arena on California's campus in a moment.
Peter the Great, an epic world premiere event that will take you on an adventure to an exotic world seldom seen before. The incredible saga of a man who transformed a backward nation into modern Russia and changed the course of human history. Peter the Great, Sunday, February 2nd.
Some states will fine you $100 for a noisy muffler. An economizer muffler from Midas costs just $24.95. You be the judge.
Here's Nissan affordability in the hottest new trucks in 25 years. The hard bodies.
New Nissan trucks, they're built tougher. New Nissan trucks, they work harder. New Nissan trucks, they look harder.
Get the biggest cargo box and most powerful engine of all the leading standard compacts. And get them both in Nissan's lowest sticker price truck.
Fuel injected hard bodies. You need a hard body.
The name is Nissan.
Floppy in, floppy out.
Anybody here?
Hello?
Why copy on a floppy?
Why not?
Because the new NCR PC6 offers a streaming tape that holds as much as 27 floppy disks. You can't lose work. You droppy your copy. And it's IBM compatible. Surprised?
No, NCR's very thoughtful.
Another not surprised.
An unfloppy copy. I'm so happy.
Hoppy.
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 A better computer. It's exactly what you'd expect from NCR.
College basketball is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. By the full line of 1986 Volkswagens. By Federal Express. Why fool around with anyone else? And by Owens Corning. Our building products put your house in the pink.
Presenting the Volkswagen GTI. Car and Driver calls it one of the 10 best cars of 1986.
What you say?
Celebrate. Buy a new GTI by February 28th, and Volkswagen will give you back up to a full year's interest. Get the deal of the year on one of Car and Driver's 10 best cars of 1986.
What you say?
This year, Federal Express is going to Europe. And to help celebrate, we've invited everyone who's ever been in a Federal Express commercial.
Our customers, I am to public speaking. I would just like to say this certainly is a momentous occasion. I am certainly moved by it all. And it's
We're going to make sending a package to Europe as easy and reliable as it is here, with 2-day service in our own planes to London, Paris, Frankfurt, Zurich, Amsterdam, and Brussels. Federal Express to Europe. Why fool around with anyone else?
When a cold invades your house, get neosinephrine. For stuffy little noses, nothing's more gentle or more effective. For bigger noses, nothing's faster or longer lasting. Let your whole house breathe easier with neosinephrine.
Your resume is fine, but the interview's on the line, 'cause
I feel a cold sore coming on.
Campho-Phenique Cold Sore Gel works on developing cold sores to help speed healing. Campho-Phenique Gel helps stop cold sores from stopping you.
All the excitement of college basketball is here when Arizona State battles Washington State. College basketball. It's the stuff Saturdays are made of on NBC.
Both teams back out on the basketball court here at Harman Arena. Capacity crowd, it holds 6,600. I would believe we are in excess of that today. And oh, what a whale of a ball game they have seen thus far. 36-31, Cal Berkeley over UCLA. The losing streak, 52 in a row to the Bruins, dating all the way back to 1961. Now, Dan, the strategy in the second half, you've got 4 of your 5 starters, if you're a UCLA fan, in severe foul trouble. If you are Lou Campanelli, what have you told the Bears?
Well, when you're Lou Campanelli, I'm sure Lou has indicated, as you take a look at those NCAA banners up there, that for us to get by this game and break the streak, we need to continue to get the Bruins in foul trouble. So look for the ball inside the Butler, inside the Leonard Taylor, not to come down and force it. If you don't have numbers on the break, back it out and try to make UCLA commit some more fouls. They've made 17 already in the first half. A lot of fouls and a lot of people in foul trouble, and Lou, I'm sure, is emphasizing those points to his Bears.
Campanelli in his first season as the head coach of the California Gold Bears, succeeding Dick Kuchin. Campanelli, 250 victories, 122 losses. In his 13 years at James Madison, led them to the NCAA tournament 5 times. We were talking yesterday, simple fact that when you are a head coach at James Madison, quite frankly, you have big problems recruiting the blue chippers.
Well, he didn't do it with a lot of blue chippers and came into the NCAA tournament and upset a lot of teams, but UCLA going to make one change in the second half. Montel Hatcher will not start, and Rod Palmer, the freshman, is going to start in his place, but they do bring Pooh Richardson back. So Montel Hatcher with 4 fouls will not start the second half.
There's Hewling on the wing. Bounce pass inside. Taylor's got it. Shot is up, and it's good from 3 feet away. And Dan Belwamini, you were right on the money when you said the Bears are going to try and get the ball inside quickly.
Conscious effort that time to get it in, and it paid off. Nice pass inside by UCLA.
Little give and go from Gerald Jones to Craig Jackson. It's 38-33 Cal. Early stages, second half.
That broke an 11-point string by California, UCLA's basket.
Johnson holds up one finger, and the Cal offense cranks up. Butler down low, turns on Miller, can't get the shot off, and now they'll try the right wing. Called on Gerald Jones. I'm not sure why. That is his 4th foul. He joins Montel Hatcher with 4.
Well, that's a tough one to get. He was just fighting Hewling across the middle, picked up a foul. Not the kind of foul that really he wanted, but he got it. That's his 4th. Walt Hazzard's going to keep Gerald Jones in the ballgame. Takes a lot of skill to play with fouls. You have to avoid, but still you cannot just lay back and let the opposition go for layups. Let's see if they go inside again.
Washington tries to penetrate, and now the Bears are content to run some time off that clock. They own a 5-point lead and 19 minutes to play in the ball game. Jeff Hewling on the wing, sends it inside to Taylor. He tries to turn on Jackson, can't get the shot away. Chris Washington does, and he fills it up. Washington now with 8.
There's a lot of times when you sag off on defense, you do allow some outside jumpers.
Richardson tries it off the glass. Rebound, Reggie Miller. He tries to put it up. Can't do it now. Gets it from 10 feet away. Rattles the rim. Won't go. Butler with the rebound. Here come the Bears out and running. 3-on-3. Washington puts it between his legs. Almost has it taken away by Miller. And we're going to have a clearing out foul by Chris Washington. That's a great call by Richie Ballesteros.
Right on a play, Phil. You referred to that. He knocked him away with his elbow. Watch Washington's got to push off with the left hand. Good call. Ballesteros right on it.
Ballesteros has had a few years to perfect those type of calls. Been around the Pac-10 for years, veterans. Jones on the wing. Palmer traveling, gives the ball to California. Their biggest lead of the afternoon. It now stands at 7. A chance to up it to 9 with 18-16 remaining in the game.
Don't forget, California was behind 31-27. And they've run UCLA, and they're up by 7 now. Go to 9.
Taylor over Jackson off the glass, rattles the rim, won't go. Rebound, UCLA. Here comes the Bruins. Palmer will lead the attack. 3-on-3. And a chance to get the ball inside to Jackson. Couldn't do it. Reggie Miller, front of the rim, won't go. Rebound, Jackson off the iron and in.
That time Butler just went for it, and Craig Jackson went right behind him and picked it off and laid it in.
What a move. What a move by Chris Washington. Got the big man. Craig Jackson airborne and scooted right around him on the baseline. Cal by 7. Richardson, baseline, Jones turnaround. Look at that pass to Jackson. Nobody home as the Bears trying to trap Jones with the ball.
Gerald Jones has made his second fine assist of the half. And there's another foul. Looks like on the outside. It's either going to be Richardson or Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller, his second. If that would have been on Pooh Richardson, it would have been good night, Irene.
Well, you saw the speed and quickness that time of Kevin Johnson. He can just bring the ball up, distribute the basketball, and get it all over. As Lou Campanelli, I'm sure, is telling his Bears, let's stay in a half-court game. Get it inside. If they're collapsing inside, then go ahead and take the outside jumper. But look, inside first, outside second.
17 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the ball game. Washington tries to turn on Richardson. Can't do it. Now Taylor, perimeter, front of the rim, won't go. Rebound, Butler. And now it'll reset the 45-second clock. Ewing out front to Washington. Bears would be well to run some more time off the clock, and that is what they're content to do. A much more disciplined California team, Dan, than I have seen in the years past. Butler moves right around Reggie Miller and knocks it down. Butler now with 13. Came into the ball game averaging 11, and we've still got 16-plus minutes to go. Jackson has it taken away. Miller comes up with a loose ball, and we have a foul call on Chris Washington. Now, we talked a few moments ago about UCLA's problems on the road. They are 1-4 away from Pauley Pavilion. Conversely, how about the Golden Bears here at Harmon?
Well, the Golden Bears, of course, are 8-0. They haven't lost at home and playing very well, won a lot of close games. And UCLA can't let this slip away. It's starting to. They need to answer with some scores because they can't afford to let the Bears go up 10-11. Then it's a long road back.
Washington.
They need a timeout. UCLA needs to regroup right now.
16 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Chris Washington now with a dozen as the